Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Maddie. So, in my many years of collecting American Girl dolls, I have accumulated quite a few catalogs, and I came up with the idea to recreate an American Girl catalog cover. So I looked through all of these, and I ended up choosing this cover to recreate. I do have Mary Ellen, and I have this ice skating outfit that she's wearing in the photo, so I thought that this one would be doable, but also kind of challenging and fun. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first step is creating the set. I decided to do this in my bedroom because I have a blue wall in my room and I thought that would be perfect for the blue sky in the background of the photo. I used my two doll-sized Christmas trees for the trees in the background, and I apologize for this weird angle. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I'm just putting some fake snow on the trees. And for the snow on the ground, I used a white blanket. I also froze a big block of ice for this. My original idea was to have a really big block of ice cover the entire lower frame so that I wouldn't have to Photoshop the ice in editing. But the ice ended up breaking and I only had a small chunk of it left, but I still ended up using it. After that, I just fixed up Mary Ellen's hair a little bit. I tried to get the curls in the front and on the side to look as close as possible to the original. Now on to taking the photo. I posed Mary Ellen, really making sure to break her neck in the process. And I was really dedicated, like I said, to making this recreation as accurate as possible, so I spent so much time trying to get the scarf to stay up, looking like it was blowing in the wind. And I also tried to get this curl on the side to look as close as possible. Okay, so my phone ran out of storage and it stopped recording, but I just finished taking the photos. I took two different photos, one with the trees on this side and one with them on that side, and I'm gonna go edit them. Alright, so now on to editing. I imported the two photos into Photoshop and split them down the middle, I guess you could say, so you would see the trees on both sides. I cropped the photo a little bit and then went on to Google and downloaded a photo of an ice skating rink and just cut out the part of the ice. So while I was taking this photo, I obviously knew that the little piece of ice I was using was not taking up the entire bottom part of the frame. I knew I was going to have to Photoshop some ice in later on. But it was at this point in editing, it occurred to me that there was really no point in me using that little block of ice at all because I ended up covering it with this photo that I downloaded from Google. So my original idea did not work out, but that's okay. It was a learning experience. Anyway, after that, I just messed around with the coloring and the saturation of the ice a little bit. I cropped it some more and then decided I wanted to blur the background just to give it more depth of field. I then selected this upper part of the photo because I wanted to make the sky brighter and more vibrant, so I just messed around with the saturation and the coloring. I also wanted to get rid of all of the little shadows and creases in the blanket to make it look a little bit more smooth like snow. So to fix that, I just played around with the brightness, exposure, contrast, all of that. And then I created a reflection of the ice skates on the ice. I know this wasn't in the original photo. I think the original has more of a shadow rather than a reflection, but I thought the reflection would make it look more realistic, so I added it. After that, I used the brush tool to add some snow in the background. As well as a few clouds in the sky. And more snow on the trees. And then finally, just as a finishing touch, I brightened up Mary Ellen's eyes, and then I was done. So now for the final reveal / comparison, here is the original catalog cover photo, and here is my recreation. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!